Good morning. It is Sunday, December 26, 2021, and I have the whole week off between Christmas and New Year's. And so I am going to take a little road trip up to Chicago to visit some old friends from when I lived up there, many years ago. Unfortunately, my wife is not off. She would love to come with me, and my kids would love to fly and meet me there, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to do some hiking on the way in West Virginia. I'm not going to do it all in one day. It's doable, but for maybe a younger person, not me. So I'm going to stop near the Ohio River for the night after I hike a little bit today, and then head on into Chicago Monday, have pizza, hot dogs, do the touristy thing. It's going to be cold and rainy, but not as cold as Chicago normally is in the winter. I think highs in the low 40s, cloudy, rainy, which is warm by Chicago standards. It's actually really warm here. I just put on a long sleeve shirt because I'm going to be hiking up in the West Virginia mountains after lunch a little bit. But it is going to be 75, I think, yesterday and today. Just crazy warm for Christmas. But I've got 3 levels of coats, a windbreaker hiking that I use for hiking, a medium weight coat, and then a Chicago coat that I actually bought when I lived up there in my 20s that I still have and rarely get to use. So anyway, we're going to go. I'm going to show you the route. I've planned this out multiple ways in a Better Route Planner. And Better Route Planner, sometimes when you rerun the route, will shift the way based on traffic, wind, I guess, who knows what. So I have a rough idea of which way I'm going, but I'm going to use the Tesla nav to precondition the battery for charging at today at Wytheville and Mount Hope. And then I picked a hotel that has Tesla and J1772 chargers, so I can charge overnight, I hope. There's also a supercharger in Parkersburg, which is nearby, West Virginia, Parkersburg, West Virginia. So I should be all set. Let me show you the nav and the new waypoints. I just got the FSD beta 10.8 update with all the holiday updates for this year from Tesla Christmas Eve evening. Haven't really had a chance to try it out much. Probably won't use FSD beta much, especially in Chicago. Not that crazy, but I will use Navigate on Autopilot, which will make the drive a lot easier. So let's check out the waypoints. Sorry for the glare. Driving into the sun, I stopped on the way out of my neighborhood to show you the nav, what the Tesla's estimating. I only charged to 90% because that's how I plotted my routes in a Better Route Planner. And we're going to get to Wytheville with, I think, 17%. So sorry for the crazy. Let's get here. So let's add a waypoint. Here we go. Add stop. And we're going to search for New River Gorge Visitor Center. So now we're charging in Wytheville. Oh, Wytheville, New River Gorge Visitor Center. And then it wants me to go back and charge at Mount Hope, which is pretty cool. Let's zoom out here. You can see here we're going to go on to the gorge and then come back by Mount Hope to charge and then on to the hotel. And if New River Gorge is, for whatever reason, not good hiking, there's a state park up here just south of Charleston that I can stop at and also hike later in the afternoon. Or I can hit that on the way back later in the week. All right, let's go. Withville. We got here with 31%. I went ahead and went a little faster because it said I was going to get here with like 36%. It's kind of a pain to find these. It's back with the very back corner of a Holiday Inn Express, way back in a development off the interstate. Let's charge in and see how we do. This is cool. This must be the latest version of the software. It gives you supercharging tips. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually charging. It is charging us, but yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually pulling any power, but it is billing us. So I'm going to stop and move. Well, now I wonder if that other charger was working, because see now the charge rate is over here. 10 minutes remaining continuing trip. We're pulling 142 kilowatts, which is pretty good at 33% stated charge. So the battery must have been really preconditioned. All right, let's go. So Tom's hot dog place was closed for Christmas weekend, so we wasted a little bit of time and energy riding around whatever town this is, Oak Hill. But we're still on the way to the gorge, just a little bit of a detour. And we've got 29%, which is a little less than we should have, but we're going to go into this place, the Heart of Gold Diner, and check it out. Looks promising. I think you'd approve of the hot dogs, Robin. Here we are at the New River Gorge overlook. There's a visitor center. You can see back there. Let's walk around and check it out. Here's a map. We are right there. Came in on 19 here from 77. We're going to go and hike a little bit along the north rim here. But let's go in the visitor center first. Here's a picture. Some historic things. Picture of a waterfall down there on the river. And here's a little diorama. It's pretty steep. Oh, excuse me. Well, I missed the turn for my hike, and now I'm on a one-way road down over the river and back up the other side, so I may not have time to hike today. We'll do it on the way back from Chicago, but I'm right under the bridge, the New River Gorge Bridge. You see the catwalk up there. My wife and I are planning to come back when it's warmer and do the walk across the underside of the bridge with safety harnesses, of course. Still a pretty cool area. Hiking will have to wait. Well, I found an escape hatch for that one-way road down into the gorge and back up the other side. Was able to come up on the other side of the bridge on this side of the river and get back to the Endless Wall Trail. I think the face trail was off a side road on that little windy road, and so I'm not going to go hunting for that again. Just waiting for a spot to open up here in the parking lot at the Endless Wall Trailhead, and then we'll take a quick loop around. I think it's 4 miles total, 4.5, and then get back on the road. It should be fun. We should have plenty of charge. We're at 22% now. We just have to get back to the supercharger at Mount Hope, which is, let's see how far it is. It can't find it because we don't have signal, but it had an estimate in there of 17 miles, and we got 23%. So even in the mountain driving, we should be good. Well, here we are on the Endless Wall Trail. I guess that's part of the wall over there. There was this turnoff for rock climbers a ways back. And here's the gorge. You can see the river way down there. It just goes on. So this is Diamond Point Overlook. See, I think the river is flowing towards us right now. There's a railroad track near the river where they used to take the coal out of this gorge. Ooh, let's walk over here. Gotta be careful because there's a big drop there. Go down these natural steps. Up onto this lower platform. There's a big drop here too. We were just standing over there. We're going to go on down. Don't know that we can see the bridge from here, but we'll try. The sun is very bright this afternoon. Over there is where we were just standing. And there's the bridge in the distance. You can't see the southwestern end of it, southern end of it. Pretty cool. There it is. We finally got the warning. Battery low. There will be significantly less energy available from your battery if it gets colder. We recommend charging now. And sure enough, we're at 12%. At one point, it looked like we were going to arrive with 11 and then 13. But right at 12 at the sheets here in Mount Hope. Let's charge up. Ah, there we go. Ramping up. Boy, it started slow, but it ramped up fast. Seems to have plateaued at 137. Be hanging out in the 130s. Wonder if it'll speed up. Let's go ahead and put in our next destination, which is Hampton Inn in Parkersburg. It says 20 minutes to charge to get there. We seem to be maxed out at 133 right now. I would think if we pull 250, but maybe it's not a V3 supercharger. Maybe it's a V2. Oh well. So I was incorrect. These are not V3 superchargers. These are just V2 superchargers. You see right there, 150 kilowatt a minute max, or 150 kilowatt power max. And we've already ramped down to, or dropped down to around 100 kilowatt, just below it. It says it'll take at least 10 more minutes to get a good safe buffer. We could reach it just barely right now. But I'm going to stay the whole time, and that way if we want to take a detour to look at the sights on the way to the hotel, we can. Here we are at the Hampton Inn in Mineral Springs, West Virginia, near Parkersburg, and we arrived with 22% state of charge, and we are at the Tesla destination charger, so let's go plug in. To unwind the cord so it'll reach. Let's see, this will be enough. Just might be. See if the button works. Button, oh. Let's see, sync up. There we go. And let's see how fast it's going. It says 5 hours and 40 minutes until 90%. 2, 3, 4 kilowatts. Been driving for a couple of hours, so the battery should be pretty warm. 5, 6, 7. Looks like it, oh, 8. Getting to 8, 9, 10. 48 amp, 10 kilowatts. Not bad. All right, let's go get checked in.